Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. The Sooners will get us started with the opening kickoff. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Florida State Seminoles offense will have the football first. Give to the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Got his man in the middle. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. The offense set for a first down play. Looking to throw on first down. The short hands, it's Roper.
And you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
Here's a heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. The Noles come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. The Seminoles are marching down the field. Wants to throw on first down. Quick strike complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. How about this running back's ability to get into a pass pattern and get into one downfield?
I like it, and I like the offensive coordinator continuing to work the running back in the passing game. Do more of this. It's easy. It's not hard routes. It's not things I have to read. It's matchups and what I find when my guy's better than yours and how I take advantage of it.
Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but now facing third down. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Back to pass. Takes the easy one to the back. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Florida State. First score of the game goes up.
And how about the job by this offense? This is not a scrub defense. This is a top 10 defense in college football. You got to take points whenever you can get them. Nice job putting the drive together, putting 6 on the board. No matter how it looks, you just got to keep fighting with this squad.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Oklahoma's offense has the ball for the first time. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sunday.
Yeah, these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent. Both guys can hurt you running the football as well. These defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks. David, this one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names. You know, brand versus brand. Big-time baller versus big-time baller. Trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them. And that's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
Wow.
Snap from the gun on third down. Working that left side now. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
The give on the inside. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys, but that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and, man, you know he's looking for more.
Worked it down to the 22-yard line, give him 5 on the carry. And the Sooners will hustle to the line.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Takes it from the gun on third down. Working the middle, it's complete. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. The Sooners didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Wants to go up top. He wants it all.
Oh, nice.
And that one is picked off in the end zone. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his second interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Give to the single back. Got enough for the first down and wants more. They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. To the air on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Working on the right. They finally get him on the ground, but that's the kind of play that will carry momentum into the second quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Florida State has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. They've got a first down here to open the period. The give to the back. Cross. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Noles.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
The Sooners want to move quickly. On the option.
No, short. He's short. Got a punt.
What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. They bring the punter onto the field now. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
It's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone down everybody right now in the same ball.
Took just one play and they got it almost to midfield. First down from the 49. Looking downfield on first down.
Ah,
Now
shit.
adjusting. Oh, he's going to be brought down. A huge loss on the play.
Man, that's exactly what this defense needs. They found themselves now in a hole. They're trailing. Got to get pressure on this QB. Can't give them time to get comfortable. They get to him, get the big sack. Maybe this gets them back in the football game.
After the strong run on second down, third down coming. Do they do it again? Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He's got it. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be fourth down. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got it. First down and more. There he goes. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. The Knowles are moving quickly down the field. Now from inside the red zone. Got his man on the right. Touchdown Seminoles. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
I may pass.
That's already his third receiving touchdown. We're only 4 games into this season.
May just kind of hang around tomorrow and get things in order for the poker game.
More creative with how they get this guy the ball.
So here comes the Oklahoma offense. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back,
I may end up. I go to the Madison Center golf range a lot. I may, if I do anything, I would just go out there. It's a pretty nice little spot.
Try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game, but I think more than that, you've got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And you're seeing the pass rush on the second play of the drive. They dial it up. Look at the speed and athleticism this defense has as they corral the quarterback for a loss.
On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. It's complete on the right side. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Sooners will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback?
Oh, what a
delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
It's first down from the 37-yard line. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw on first down. And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense...
It's the worst thing in the world when you get called for holding and you still get sacked.
This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the
Like,
penalty.
really, just make the penalty worth it.
Now on second down. looking to fire. Here's the pressure. Zings it complete to the right. Crosses the 30. He's got away. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19 there in the red zone. The Seminoles getting set on 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a receiver.
I can't believe he stuck with him that time.
And the
Jeez.
defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again.
Oh, what a route.
Caught over the middle. It's Gee. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the first half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in a first half.
This offense has put on a display in the first half, and they have a chance to tack another one on before the break. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Back to pass. Bring in the heat. Touchdown, Florida State. Fit it in the window for the score.
Well, this thing's turning into a rout. It's turning into a rout quickly. Really nice job by the offense there, but it's not just them. Their defense is getting it done. Their special teams are getting it done, and it just feels like they're really feeding off of this home crowd and their energy. This has been the definition of home field advantage in this football.
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. That's reeled in. It's Roy. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. And they almost had a connection on the long pass, but the receiver couldn't make the grab in bounds. The Sooners come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Got his man. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. That's caught. It's Roy.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense.
Get out there. What are y'all doing?
Completion on the out route. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good gain there. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there for the 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Pressure coming. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. The Sooners will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep.
I thought y'all just started.
That is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. The give to the back. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Like a big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
work to do after that last completion at second down.
I did not mean to do that.
He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Great place to start for this offense. They're going to throw it to start the drive.
Take that right back.
A first half turnover can swing momentum. Looking for more room. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Knowles! And they turn it into a defensive score.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They scored again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be?
Noodlehead.
Looking for space. It's Huff.
Dude, I should have mentioned this earlier, but I was playing just a random ranked 1v1 game earlier.
The offense uses
And I was just pissing on the ball. Like, obviously, it was like my second or third game online, so the users were terrible. But I was up 10-3, heading into the bottom of the 7th. And heading into the top of the 8th, it was mother-sucking tied at 10. Like, I can't tell you the amount of, like, shock I felt. Like, nothing I did. I changed pitchers 3 times, and he just kept hitting them out. So we go to the top of the 8th, top of the 9th, I can't remember, tied at 10, and I thankfully hit a solo shot, won 11-10. Just completely nuts. Dude, I would have.
Both offensive coordinators had full heads of hair at the start of this game, but right now they look like cue balls after one frustrating first half.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. Nothing went right in that first half in the first order of business here. Try not to be embarrassed any further.
But the comeback is possible. Remember 2006, Michigan State down 35 to Northwestern at halftime? They somehow came back and won the game. But it all starts on one play, and that has to happen on this first drive of the offense.
Yeah, the first possession, because your possessions, you're only going to get so many possessions. And
Robbie, I got this transfer linebacker out of the border from Utah State. And when I got him, his speed was already 92. Utah State, dude. I didn't even like upgrade his speed because his coverage was kind of bad. So I had to spend majority of it on that. But dude, like 92 speed, like I'm not even worried about that at linebacker. Alright, dude. I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Defense is tightening up, especially in the run game. The offense, frankly, they've been able to do whatever they want to do. They're just handing the ball off. This guy's having success.
Alright, dude. I'll see ya.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Trying to escape and get it himself. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment.
He's showing you all the tools in the toolbox now. We saw earlier in the game his ability throwing the football, and now you're getting to see it with him running too. This guy is the definition of a dual-threat quarterback, and right now, this defense has no answer for him.
They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. And the Seminoles come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. It's complete to the right. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big throw on first down. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Behind the chains now on second and long. Wants to throw again. Keeps looking downfield. And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions, giving up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz, because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
And this is dropped. Oh, my goodness. Sometimes you're just too open, and they'll send out the field goal unit. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Got the quick completion. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Able to run it out to the 28 on the last one. It's 2nd and 7. Here's the handoff. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. Now this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. Trying to make magic.
Oh, it's slim.
And he avoids the hit and slides.
If I'm playing a user, I get juked out of my shoes there.
Sooners decide to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play, just outside the 20. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now, just taking a look at that script.
I was trying to cut that out.
Finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, Dave?
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. Now facing a 3rd and long. Off the play fake. Got out of trouble, got rid of it.
Ooh.
Grab near the marker. It's Duarte.
Get rid of that.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. That's the end of the quarter, and Florida State has the lead. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the 3rd quarter stats. They go back to work in the final period of this one. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. Line gets set. 1st down. They'll leave it with him. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15. And the Seminoles are on the move. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. To the ground with the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get it done.
I think one of the biggest reasons why the scoreboard looks the way it does is this offense has been dominant on third down. They have found a way to stay on the field. They do it again here late, running the ball on third. Well, you love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up.
Yeah, and plays don't matter anymore. Yards don't matter. All that matters with these defenses nowadays is points and limiting them.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Pass the sticks and still on his feet. He's brought down the one. A play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. The Seminoles, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it.
Yes,
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. This drive was rolling, and then it got thrown into reverse. Here's a 2nd and 18. Under fire. Turning it off. Got enough space. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
With that last touchdown, looks like they're going to start this season 4-0, and you've got to be impressed with what you've seen so far from this team. We knew coming in on paper this team had a chance this season, but until the lights go on, until you actually go out and do it for real, you can't believe just how good they are. But they've shown now, starting 4-0 on the year, this is a team that's going to contend for a national championship.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Back to throw, it's Henry. Quickly out to the tight end. He works his way up to the 33. It's out of bounds.
Football game is over, but we got to keep fighting. We got to keep finding something, some kind of rhythm in this offense, something we can hang our hat on that we do really, really well. Listen, the intermediate passing game like this has taken over college football, short to intermediate. So if they can find some of this, it'll help their offense moving forward.
And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Pocket breaking down. Picked off. What a play to set him
What a
up.
play.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how...
Takes it the other way. And there they go again with another huge gain on the ground. He's finally run out of bounds. And they probably don't need to risk running a play here, but the head coach might want to rub it in just a little bit. Fires to the end zone.
Good throw.
And give him another 6. Grabs him for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. On the ground, it's Hop. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. The Sooners with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Might as well stick with him. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Offense in a bunch formation. To the air, it's Henry. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. And the Sooners come to the line with a new set of downs. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the right. Sweet
got out of
throw and
bounds.
catch along the sideline. It's enough for the first down. After this, it'll be a wrap. Looking downfield on first down. A shot toward the end zone. And the pass is incomplete.
Perfect
Looking
game.
for a little salve for the wound, but the ball game is over.
That's one
When you
throw.
know